We're back, and we're doing back. This is a powerlifting gym that I just joined, and it's a pretty sick gym. I love it. Usually, from what I've heard, and like the one other time I actually worked out here, which was last night, and I didn't record because it was way too late, and it would have taken a long time. But usually no one's here, and that's cool because I don't mind recording around people, but it's just kind of a nuisance thing. And they got a lot of sick equipment, and yeah, I mean they got Texas deadlift bar, Ohio bar, which I don't usually deadlift too much, but I definitely could start that up again. So that'd be pretty fun. You might see some videos of me trying out the deadlift bar, going for a little deadlift session. Haven't done it in a minute, but I used to be pretty strong on my deadlifts till I injured my back, so that's kind of why I've laid off. The risk to reward for me with deadlifts, I'm starting to understand. I don't know if it's worth it. I love deadlifting. I'm not doing any meets. I've been thinking about a powerlifting meet possibly for USAPL, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, they got a cool bench over there. It's like a powerlifting bench, so they got some really cool stuff that I might check out in the future. But I'm gonna start off with some lat pull downs, and I'm gonna use this pretty cool attachment that I've never seen or used before. Well, I used it yesterday, but I've never really seen this attachment in any other gym or even on social media. So yeah, we'll get into it. I like to start off with lat pull downs because I'm my strongest on that. And yeah, that's about it. Let's warm up. So I like that you can kind of switch your grip if you want to grip it like this. I'm gonna grip it from the outside on this and see how that feels. But yesterday it felt pretty good. I don't know if I've ever had an attachment for lat pull downs feel this good, but I'll get in the working set, see if it feels just as good. Oh man. For this grip, I think I'm probably just gonna I'll alternate like this next set. I'm not gonna be out here. Even that for some reason that lit up my forearms. My forearms got a crazy pump just from doing that grip for some reason. But I'm gonna try this, and it feels pretty good. It's kind of like a rock gripping material type of thing. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I think I'll just sit here for like 4 sets and then move on to something else. Yeah. 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 I can't move my fingers after gripping that Yeah. So they got this attachment. It's basically like, it's like that one, except like the material is the same, but it's a close grip thing. It's, I don't know. I've never seen this before. So, yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm usually like not a fan. I'm not like a huge fan or anything of close grip pull down stuff, just because I feel like I just can't feel my lats as good with them, and a lot of the times it activates biceps more than like a. It's kind of like chin ups a little bit, depending on your grip. More bicep activation than like lat stuff, but I don't know. Some people probably feel pretty good. I'm gonna try it for one set, and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. How does this feel? Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. For this last set, I think I'll just come in with a regular lat pull down. See what I kind of like the most, but I definitely really enjoyed both of those attachments. This set I kind of just want to see what my back looks like. So we're gonna see what that looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna move on to some, I guess they're called ISO pull downs, which I've never quite had a machine. There's one at the Great Life that's kind of similar, but it's never, the seat's never been this close. It's always been further back, so I feel like I could probably get a super good squeeze with this machine. So I think I've done like 5 sets total. Didn't record one set because it was kind of trash. Well, the angle was crap. The angle was trash, but yeah, I think 2 sets here. That'll put us up to 7 sets total, and then I could go do some cables, or I could go like try out like the T-bar row, which I never do T-bar rows just because the mind muscle connection for me, it just doesn't connect with my body too well. So I don't usually do them, but you know, if they feel good for you, then go ahead and put them in your program. I'll try them out again, probably. Yeah, just 2 sets here for each arm. I don't like putting, I don't like doing some pull down movements with with 2 arms, just because I can't get a good enough squeeze. And I don't really know like, I feel like if you're using two arms, maybe like it kind of messes with your brain. You can't get a good mind muscle connection. And maybe if you're only using one arm, you can pull it back farther. I don't know. But I just get better squeezes with doing one arm each. And I used to probably, my whole back day was a lot of just one arm stuff for a while. I kind of just started implementing lat pull downs really hard into the mix. But you know, back is a body part that a lot of people struggle to get a connection with when you're a beginner. It's not easy because you can't see your back and you can't, you know, it's, people don't know how to flare their lats out. It's not really a muscle that's used in your everyday life, so it makes sense. It takes a long time to develop that back mind muscle connection. So I'd recommend doing a lot of single arm stuff. You know, not focusing on bringing your elbows in. It's kind of just scraping your elbows to your sides and then just squeezing your lat. And eventually you get that mind muscle connection, but it takes a while. And when you're pulling down, you don't want to pull with your you don't want to get your biceps in. You want to have correct form where you're pulling with your elbows and trying to imagine yourself pulling with your lats instead of just pressing down with your biceps. So, and even with, what is it? Rows, you gotta be careful not to engage your biceps. Really just scraping. Really John Meadows, I'd watch some of John Meadows' back videos because he was excellent on this topic. He really got my back mind muscle connection developed over the years. I'm not saying, when I watched him, I got the mind muscle connection, but it took a while. It also took me a while to get it, and I don't even know if I'm 100% there. I mean, I've got great back pumps. I can feel my back working on every exercise, which you want to be able to feel on almost every movement, depending on if it's like a compound. You want to feel the muscle you're targeting, because if you're not feeling blood going in there, you're not getting a pump, then you're not squeezing, you don't have that connection. How do you know that's being worked? Like if I'm doing a row and I start to feel my biceps get a pump, that's not a good sign. That is not I don't want that to happen. I want my lats to get flared, not my biceps. So yeah, it's very important to develop my muscle connection if you want to, grow more muscle. So anyway, yeah, we'll get into it. Oh, this thing doesn't like this today. Come on. This thing. Whatever. Yeah. 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 So usually on like back, chest, and arms, and then shoulders are a little bit weird, but like back and chest, I'll do 9 sets total. I could bump up my volume up to 10 eventually, but I think 9 sets is working fine for me at the time. Bi and try is both 9 sets, and then shoulders a little bit funky, so I hit like 4 or 5 sets of overhead for the front delt, and then like 10 to 12 sets for side delt, and then like 9 sets for rear delt. So they're a little bit scattered depending on the muscle I'm hitting. Legs is a kind of different story. I don't think I'll go into that, but I think I'll do 1 set here, and then I might do some like cable. What is it? Pullovers. Yeah. The better my mind muscle connection has gotten, the more exercises I've been prone to do, like for my back, and that's just development for your mind muscle connection. Because I used to not feel these at all. I used to not like them just because I couldn't feel them. But as my mind muscle connection has matured and gotten better, I can do these and get a pretty good squeeze and pump. So whatever you feel the best and whatever you can squeeze and get the best pump out of, I would do those exercises. And yeah, don't be afraid to spam a movement. But yeah, I think I don't like doing. I'll say it again. I don't like doing the pull downs or the pullovers with with a rope or like a stiff bar, W bar. I don't know. With the rope, it's like you can possibly, if you don't know what you're doing, you might accidentally get some triceps in there, and I can't feel the squeeze is not that good. For me, it might be for you, but yeah, I like doing this. Just this might be too. Oh, I can do it. Okay, but yeah, this is really good. I like this a lot. I get the best squeeze out of this. This is really good. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I should say it's just the squeeze on this. It's also the stretch. It's kind of a bit of both. The stretch and the squeeze at the same time. They're both phenomenal. So I don't know if it's due to the fact that I'm in a gym. I love this gym. It's my favorite gym I've ever been to now. But I don't know if it's the fact that I'm all alone in the gym, that my workout went so fast, which is probably the case. My back days take like an hour to an hour and a half, right? And that was a full back day. Oh, I haven't hit calves yet, but I'm going to. There are only 2 sets with those. But, yeah, they never go by this quick. And I was filming too. That's weird. That's weird. It's the same set. Like, I almost want to go do another set. I might do one because I'm kind of itching to do one. But also, like, I feel like I need to do more because, like, I don't know. I trained hard. I got a great pump, great mind muscle connection. It's just, it went by quick. And I don't think you need a long workout to be effective. You need to go in there an hour, maybe an hour and a half, depending. You don't need to be in there for 3 hours. You need to get a pump, train hard, and then get out of there, you know. It's pretty simple, but weird. Yeah, I guess the workout's a lot more productive if you're by yourself in a gym. So, I mean, I'll probably stop and talk to someone at my gym, or I'll have to wait on something. I try not to wait on too many machines, but or like if someone's got a dumbbell I'm waiting for, or a barbell, or a plate, whatever, and people get in your way, you're trying to move around, there's a bunch of other little things, but yeah, it's a lot more effective if you're by yourself. So yeah, I think I'll read something, and then yeah. So this place doesn't always have the best service, so I was gonna go look up a verse on my phone and then read it off of here, but I almost didn't find a verse because nothing was loading. So, but I found some anyway, so we're cool. Have mercy. I'll read that. Psalm 51, verse 1. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies, blot out my transgressions. Okay. Yeah. Expect to see more videos more consistently, hopefully. We're going to try to be better at that, and then hope to see some more videos here. Yeah.